we continue our look ahead to the action in college football, SEC in particular. Mr. College Football Tony Barnhart joining us once again right here on College Football 360. I'm Kevin Cork. We love to talk about the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Listen, for a lot of people who are outside of Starkville, they don't know what a great and good, feel-good, frankly, story this has been. Bulldogs this weekend taking on Middle Tennessee State. How do you see this one, Tony?
Well, this is a dangerous game for Mississippi State because Middle Tennessee State, if you recall, they ran for like 9 miles against Georgia Tech and beat Georgia Tech 49-28. Okay, so this is a pretty good football team. And Mississippi State with Alabama coming up next week, there's a lot of people going to be talking about it. But here's the issue for Middle Tennessee. We found out earlier this week that Benny Cunningham, their very best running back, is not going to play in this game, probably done for the year. I think that's a big, big difference. One other thing for Mississippi State. Mississippi State leads the nation in turnover margin. Right now, I think it's the most important stat in football. How many turnovers do you have versus how many you take away? Mississippi State is plus 15 in the turnover margin. They take care of the football. That is a big deal, and it'll be a big deal when they play Alabama next week.
But let me ask you, every now and again, maybe it's just me, but the writers will sort of fall in love with the Bulldogs. They get off to these great starts, and we say, hey, football's back over there in Starkville, and then they fade fast. And unfortunately for them, they've got a back-end loaded schedule. We could be looking at more of the same this year, Tony.
Well, and the thing somebody asked me the other day, Kevin, is Mississippi State for real? And I said, it depends on how you define for real. Is for real that they've got a pretty good football team? Yeah. Now, if you define for real as they can beat Alabama and LSU and Texas A&M and win the division, we got to see about that. So I think Mississippi State has a good football team. They're a balanced football team with Tyler Russell at quarterback playing really, really well right now. But let's hold off on it. Are they one of the elite teams in the SEC? That remains to be seen.
Let me ask you, who have you got winning this game? I presume you've got Mississippi State. They are at home. We know Middle Tennessee without a star running back. How do you see the game wrapping up?
Yeah, Mississippi State's going to win it. This question is how big are they going to win it. I think they definitely win it by double digits. But the idea, if you're Dan Mullen, is you would like to get this thing taken care of fairly early and get your starters out and get them rested up for Alabama.
All right, great stuff as always. Mr. College Football Tony Barnhart joining us right here on College Football 360. Of course, he's with us each and every week, helping us break down the upcoming action in the SEC.